Hey everyone, it's Ferocious Llama, and I'm back with the Modern Rug deck. We won the Darrow, so we will play first. And this hand seems fine. We got a blue mana, we got a fetch land to get our red and our green mana, should we need it. And we got a whole bunch of cantrips. So let's go ahead and keep this. And we will start off by probing our opponent. And alright, our opponent is playing Merfolk, and they have lots of Merfolk lords. Yay! I'm being sarcastic. I don't like playing against Merfolk. Okay, well, we'll just play our island, and we'll play our Serum Visions, and we will push the Steam Vents down to the bottom, and we will put that Lightning Bolt on top, because triple Lightning Bolt is good with me against a bunch of Merfolk, because he had 3 lords, which is a lot. Oh, he's probably going to turn our thing into a... Well, he's going to try to turn our thing into an island, but we're just not going to crack our fetch land. Because that's the kind of stuff we do. But that was his plan, was to go turn 2 land and then turn it into a island. Let's see. Probably just a Silvergill Adept. Revealing a Lord of Atlantis or a Master of the Pearl Trident or a Merfolk. Not sure which. Lord of Atlantis. Sure. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now let's see. Yeah, we're not cracking that fetch right now. That's a bad idea. We will, however, play Serum Visions. And we will put another Serum Vision at the bottom. And we'll put a Misty Rainforest on top. And we're just going to hope that I do not have to pop our fetch land right now, so we can make sure that we draw a second land. Looks like our opponent's going for a Lord of Atlantis, sure. And I'm kind of thinking that it might... I think it's worth to take the 3 right here, just to guarantee that we get another land drop. Because land drops are good. Ooh, an Ether Vial? Rough. Alright. That is rough indeed. So we're not going to crack our land. And we're just going to hope we don't get killed real bad here by too many lords. Because when we get killed with too many lords, it's not fun. But we do a triple Lightning Bolt and double fetch lands, so... Too bad there's no way to kill him. Oh, okay. Now he can't do it. Oh man, good play. What are we going to do? However will we handle this? Sure. Alright, let's see. What are we going to do? We are going to... We might as well... we are going to get a Stomping Ground, to which we will pay the life, and kill Lord of Atlantis. Then we'll get a Misty Rainforest and get a... I like Steep Vents. We'll pay the lives. We'll kill the Master of the Pearl Trident. And then we will Vapor Snag his Mutavault. And take 2. Alright, we'll play it over. And pass the turn back. And just stay reactive. That's one of the things I don't like about this deck specifically, is that's kind of our thing, is we just sort of stay reactive. But we have 18 land. You can't really like play a lot of lands and win like a control deck does. You just sort of, much of the time we sit here and die. We seem to be doing okay. I mean, against the creature matchups, we seem to be doing okay, which is always nice. Sure. Other Merfolk. Whenever you cast a Merfolk spell. Only when you cast a Merfolk spell. Sure. Let's see. Do we want to kill his dude? I think so. We will be blocking. What you got? Okay, so now we're going to Lightning Bolt your dude. And then we'll Vapor Snag the one you play with your Ether Vial. The Master of the Pearl Trident, which he's had in his head since the beginning of the game. And we know about it. It's not a secret. You can think it's a secret, but it's not. That's interesting. Why would he not play that? Cool. Tarmogoyfs. I like Tarmogoyf. Rawr! Can't counter it. Yeah, there's no creatures that counter creatures. I don't know, maybe like, what is it, Venser or something? Is that a card? I don't know what it does. I just hear about it a lot. I don't think it's that good. I'm not sure. It could be. I don't know. Don't quote me. I don't have a clue. So there's no confusion. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wow, okay. Well played. Well played. Now he's going to get a Lord, and he's going to double Mutavault us, and that's going to be rough. Yeah, that's the problem with Tidebender Mage. And he runs his main deck. Like, that's a little much, if you ask me. So, that's the problem I don't like about, that's another thing I do not like about this deck, is it's just a terrible control deck. Like, notably bad. Right. So you've got 2 Mutavaults. And you've got a Master of the Pearl Trident in your hand. Or did we kill it? Oh, we killed his Master of the Pearl Trident a long time ago. What does he have? He's got... We killed that. He's got a Spreading Seas. He doesn't have anything. He's got a Spreading Seas. That's all we know about. Okay. We're just going to take it. That's all we can do. We're not going to win. Let's see. Can we Thought Scour anything? Anything good coming? Well, that is good. Only thing is we cannot crack our land, so our opponent's going to attack, and we really just can't. You know what? Let's play our other Thought Scour, because you know what? There's a chance we draw like a forest and then lose. All right. Well, that's kind of that's one of those things where like that's what I really don't like about this deck is. Like, a Tidebender Mage killed us. You know, we just didn't have any removal. Because it's only got 6... I mean, when we look at the deck, it's got literally 6 removal spells. 4 Lightning Bolts, and we drew 2 of them. And then Electrolyze, which is very expensive. I mean, Electrolyze is extremely expensive, which is kind of a bummer. So, we are going to put in our Anger of the Gods, because that will wipe the board of pesky Merfolk. And... well, Rending Volley, because that's like more Lightning Bolts. I like that. And we're going to lose some Stubborn Denials and some Seer Visions. It kind of goes against what the deck is doing. I mean, yeah, setting up your draws and stuff is great, but I think that with only 18 land, it's kind of like not that good. I mean, much of the time in the early game, that's our play for the entire turn is Serum Visions. If we only have like 2 mana or something, it's just not, in my opinion, it's not a great deal. All right, so here we go with game 2. We got a couple of lands, which I like. We'll keep this. And we're going to play first, so we will definitely play a Untapped Steam Vents and a Delver of Secrets. Looks like our opponent mulled down to 5 because he's looking for that Ether Vial draw because he doesn't want us to counter his creatures, or I don't know what else he could be looking for. Maybe he's got some card that's good against us. But I don't know. I've never seen like a Rug Delver deck before, so I don't know if there's any kind of sideboard plan specifically dedicated to it. Sure, Curse Catcher, rather. We do not want to reveal that. We will, however, play it, and then we'll just sit back and relax. Now, if our opponent goes for a later... Let's see. That was weird. Well, he's only got 1 land, which is nice. Alright, Thought Scour. Maybe we should have Thought Scoured at the end of our turn, but I'm okay with it. Alright. Swinging for 3. Our opponent did mull to 5, though. So, let's be realistic on our expectations. Our expectation is we're going to win, by the way. Because I think, getting down to 5 mana is very, 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 very... Or 5 cards in hand, opening hand. It's really rough trying to win that. Yeah, we'll take 1 from Curse Catcher. That's fine. And we will not crack our Misty. Because if our opponent tries to play Spreading Seas, what'll end up happening is we won't know what to get. Because if we got like a blue-green land and we need green suddenly, he might take it. But we're not going to get blue-green, obviously. We're going to get Stomping Ground if we fetch anything out of this. And we're handily winning this race. Excuse me. We're handily winning this race. So I'm not terribly concerned about us not winning the race. Oh gosh, Mara Reedry. Okay, that's good job, I guess. I don't think I'm going to block that. And then we will play Thought Scour at the end of our turn on us. And we might have to play another Thought Scour on us. Alright, we drew double Vapor Snag. Which, nothing like the snaggy goodness of Vapor. We're just going to go ahead and pay mana for this one. Nah, you know what? We're going to pay life. Forget that. We're paying life in case we draw land. Then we can play Cryptic Command, tap all the stuff. Wreck it today. Free hit. Our opponent's got double Master of Waves, Master of the Pearl Trident, Lord of Atlantis. Wow, that is quite a hand. They're elementals. Wow. Okay. Brutal. Alright, that was not a good draw at all. Because we wanted a land, which we're not getting apparently. Alright, well, that works. It's like a lightning bolt. Kinda. So let's see. Our opponent is at quite the low life total also. There is no... It's a bummer. There's no Vapor Snags in our graveyard. Well, we can always do it next turn. Snag. Costs 4 damage. Gone right there. And our opponent may have drawn a Spell Pierce by the way he paused. So, let's go. I really don't want to leave our opponent open to playing some sort of Spell Pierce on us, but it might. Or having, some kind of mana leak up or whatever. But yeah, we'll take our 1. That's okay. What we'd really like is that 4th land. Because I think oh my god, come on. That would certainly be one way to kill ourselves is... by go ahead and play an Anger of the Gods and let our opponent beat us to death with Mutavaults. Does not sound as glorious as it sounds. I think it sounds exactly as glorious as it sounds, actually. But still. So, I don't know what's going to happen. Our opponent is thinking, and they didn't draw land, or they would have slammed it, probably. They probably are strongly considering playing that spreading... Oh, they don't have spreading seas in their hand. They don't have enough to play a Master of Waves. They don't have enough to play a... Oh, they can't play anything in their hand. They have 3 extra cards. 3 cards since we saw it last. We saw it last. Had Lord of Atlantis, Master of the Pearl Trident, and 2 Master of Waves right here. See? I took a picture. And he's only got 1 island. So, that's sweet. Okay, so a Merfolk is fine. And we're just going to kill it. Because that's the kind of stuff we do. We will not be blocking. We're going to make him think he's getting 2 damage in. And then no! Okay. Now, should... I don't know. Just reminded me of college. This one time I took this class. And we had to judge a speech contest. I'm like, but I have no qualifications in such areas, right? I mean, I know when I won an argument, right? But it's hard to say who won an argument, like, between people you don't know, because you don't know all the dirt, you know? And so you're just kind of supposed to sit back and be like, well, I'm a casual observer. But then they all want, like, a critique at the end, and I'm like, I have no freaking clue, man. I don't know anything about this. But they all sat there. Oh, we won. Good job. Go us. But we kind of tempered our opponent out there, which was awesome. And then we had the snappy for Rending Volley, which is not bad. But anyway, back to back to the story that's not important, right? I had to critique these people, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna take out Serum Visions. I don't think Serum Visions is that good in this deck. It's just not enough land. Not enough land to be good, I don't think. But just because like being able to scry and dig for a land is better than having to draw cards naturally. But at the same time, using a whole turn to be able to set up a land draw is just like that's bad use of turn, in my opinion. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, these guys had this argument on. I forget what it was about. The entire debate had one topic, and all I remember is that everyone based their argument on the word ought. By the end of the day, I didn't know what ought meant. And I was kind of like, well, I don't know what that means. Because I don't know, after you hear a word a lot of times, you're kind of like, there's no value assigned to that sound anymore. Which is always kind of funny. So, alright, let's see. Our opponent is going to play some Merfolks. Probably a Silvergill Adept, then a Lord of Atlantis, or Master of the Pearl Trident, and then whichever he didn't play the previous turn. And all we can do is Anger of the Gods all the way. Okay. What do we draw? Thought Scour. We will reveal and be happy about that draw. We'll play a Wooded Foothills so we can get a forest for... actually, we may want to get a Stomping Ground. We can't get a Stomping Ground because it's in our hand. Looks like we're going to have to get a Steam Vents. And, oh, that really screws us all up. I was just going for the fetch. Alright, we just won't pay the life then. Fine. Fine. And what we'll do instead is we'll go ahead and Thought Scour. And then at the end of our opponent's turn, we'll go ahead and Thought Scour. And then we won't have to worry about anything. So let's see. Does our opponent get his second island so he can play all of his Merfolk Lords? Alright, no second island. Second island, rather. Okay. So our opponent beats us for 4. And it appears that he's winning this damage race right now, which is generally not a good thing. But nah, there's no but. Alright. Thought Scour us. Up the old Tarmogoyf here. Alright, a 4/5. Not bad. Now this right here, this is the sort of thing that's good, that I like. Alright, now we're going to play Misty. We're going to get a basic forest because we're not playing our... We need it untapped, and we don't want to pay any life because we're cheap like that. Let's see. 2, 3. Well, we'll just pay mana. And that way our Goyf doesn't shrink. Because our opponent has nothing in their graveyard. Okay, I'll put that away. And now we can do a sizable amount of damage. Our opponent can do, let's see, 6 per turn and think he's going to kill us next turn, which he's not. He's not, in case you guys don't know the spoiler. But maybe, you know what? Maybe he didn't draw a second land. A second island. Island. Not just any land. Island. Master of Waves. Ouch. Alright, man. Good play. Good play, bro. Good play. Okay, that's a lot of Thought Scours we've drawn now. Let's see. I suppose that's only 2. Alright. How about if this turn we attack for... let's see here. We've got kind of a problem because his guy is a... This guy's pro-red, which is a problem. So we're just going to attack with our... I guess we're just attacking with our Insectile Aberration. Not sure here if we should attack with the... Should we attack with the Hooting Mandrills? Let's think for a minute. If we attack with Hooting Mandrills, he can block with Elemental. But he probably won't. Yeah, he probably won't. I'm guessing he won't. I could be wrong. Oh, crap. I was way wrong. Okay. Well, that is the worst possible scenario. But we're still going to trample 2. It's like he's listening to me talk. Alright, now I can play Anger of the Gods and wipe out 1 Silvergill Adept, which does not seem good. Or I can play a Tarmogoyf, which sounds better. So, here's to hoping our opponent does not draw a second island. And it doesn't look like they drew a second island because they would have slammed it, I'm sure. Or even if they didn't slam it, they would play it. They definitely didn't draw it because they would have played it and played a Lord. Well, guys, it looks like we might pull this one out. All right. Lightning Bolt, never a bad draw. And I'm wondering if our opponent's trying to double Tectonic Edge us. That doesn't make any sense. Now, let's see. If he wanted to kill the Tarmogoyf, he'd have to sacrifice 3 for 1. Which I don't think he's going to do. Just a hunch. Alright, opponent at 3. We're at 11. Hoping for no second island. Yeah, we're waiting to the old mana screw. Nothing like being on the whitelist for a change, right? Alright. Oh, we win anyway. Derp. Because we have double Lightning Bolt in hand. Our opponent's at 6. Alright. And we'll play Stomping Ground. Untapped. And we'll let our opponent draw his card and then concede. All right. Let's see. Our opponent is playing... oh, crap. I didn't think of that. That's bad. He's going to get rid of all of our red mana. Let's see. What can we do about this? He is going to get rid of our red mana. We need to... And then he's going to play a... Let's just pretend like he plays a Lord. Because then he'll have 3, 6, 9 attack damage coming. Well... we'll tap it for red. And we'll lightning bolt our opponent. I was gonna wait for the old lethal attack and then do it, but anyway. So I guess we won. Maybe Rogue Delver's not as bad as I've been giving it a rap as. But thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more matches.